Hello and welcome to MrTechieTips. This is a review of the new Elonex eTouch 1012 ET. This is the newest one out so far, and I'm going to go through all the features for you and show you exactly what it has. Now, as you can see here, it has the eTouch logo is printed landscape rather than upways like that. It's printed a bit different now, but it's actually better this way because it's an improvement to what the other one was before, and you get much more apps on it than you can with the 1000 ET, and it also has loads of new features as well. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so on the side here, there's the charger, and there's the internet socket, so you can plug Ethernet into it. You can connect to your TV using mini HDMI cable or mini HDMI to HDMI cable. You can install something there, but you'll have to contact their technical support for that. Another USB to plug in a flash drive, memory card so you can extend your memory up to 32 gigabyte. Another flash drive, USB holder, headphones, and then here on the top, speaker. That's the Wi-Fi switch. Keep it towards that little Wi-Fi dot there so Wi-Fi's on. That's the home button. Now, as on the iPad, you see that the home button is usually there, and there is a button there, but it does not exactly. This is used as a back button. This isn't the home button. This is the home button. That one there, where it says home. That's the menu, so you can change stuff. The volume controls and the power on button. Okay, so I've gone through all the basic stuff. Now let's power it on. Okay, so you hold in the top here, and it loads up like that.
A vast virus database
and it'll load up, and then you'll see it's just blinking here at the top. It will take a while to load up, but just be patient and it will load. The good thing about this tablet is it's range from about 100 to 150 pounds, but it's only in like places like Asda Direct or Walmart in America, and even in Toys R Us, unbelievably. And it loads up. The good thing about this one is this one has a camera, but the only disadvantage of the camera is that it has one on the front, but does not have one on the back. That's the only disappointment, but apart from that, it is a really, really good device. Okay. Oh, there we are. Now, so you use the switch here and slide it up to unlock when it's ready. Okay. Okay, so there's your basic widgets and everything. You can go through all that stuff and clocks and stuff. And you click down here, and that's where the menu button is to get onto all your apps. And they're the apps that come with it. Now this one here is called MyPad. That's where you to see all your USB stuff and everything. There's the browser. I think that says browser. I can't see. I'm looking backwards. If that is the browser, then you use that. It does have actually a flash on it. That's the good thing. It's like the playbook. It runs flash, so you can do all your basic stuff. In the manual, it will say it only runs on the Skyfire browser, but it does also work on this one. Email, so you can set up emails. Your music player, so you can listen to music and video play for videos. And there's your photo gallery. This one down here is the calendar, and that one there is. Where am I looking now? That's the calculator there. And there's the sound recorder, the camera, a clock, and contacts. And then here on the bottom, we have the user guide there, the iReader, so you can look at your memory card and stuff again, the market, the maps, even navigation and settings. Then on the bottom here, you have the settings, YouTube, Facebook, and also email, market, and browser. They're just on the bottom. So you can scroll across like this. Really, really easy. And these are the games I've just downloaded, apart from these two here. A couple of the apps that were on here I've hidden because they were in the way, so you just have to drag it and put it into the recycle folder there. But it doesn't delete it, it just hides it off the menu. This is the APK manager. Manager. This shows you all the things you've installed. ES Test Manager. If you go on there, you can all the tests that are currently running. You can kill them all so that it runs faster. and then it'll say that all tests killed. Okay, now Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, even the real Windows Live Messenger, but it's called Messenger with You. But once you load it, it is actually official version. Angry Birds and Jumping Now. Jumping Now is like a game, like Doodle Jump exactly. Wi-Fi Call, Text Me. That's a good app for free texting. That one there. iBeer, Etch a Sketch, but it's called Sketch a Etch. And then down here we have a couple of other games. Fancy Football, Webcam, and Fart Soundboard. Because they're all very funny apps. If you go on this one here, this is the beer one. This is a funny app where you can. Oh dear, I've got low battery at the moment. Yeah, the best thing to do when you first get it is get it on charge. But where was I? There we are. Okay. I haven't got much left time on this, but you can have a look for the manual and everything. It does come with one. And I have a beer now. And I can drink it if I wanted to. You could do all this stuff on Android. It's ever so good. And also it keeps little children good as well, because it's just so entertaining. But like the back button, that just doesn't do anything. The home button is there, and you'll go back to the main menu. And the good thing is you can either hold it that way, that way, that way, and even upside down. When it clicks, if it will. There we are. And it is ever so good, and it ranges from £150, and it can do so much, because the Android is also near enough as big as the normal market of the Apple one, the Apple market as well. I've just shut it off now. Just turned it off by clicking the standby button. And the really good thing about this is it ranges quite cheap, and the charger, it has up to 6 hours battery life if it's on full brightness. But if you lower the brightness down to about halfway, it's still pretty bright considering to the 1000 ET and the 7000 and the 700 ET. It is a big difference. And the only one disadvantage of this device, what I think, is the camera. How it has one on the front. I haven't actually found an app on the Android market yet that actually runs this, but so you can go on webcam chat or anything, because I haven't found that out yet. But I'll try and make another review video when I can, when I see it. And it doesn't have one on the back. It'd be good because you could take pictures on the back then. But this is just how it's built. It's built. So if they make a new tablet in time, they'll probably have one on the back as well, because that's what they did with the iPod. And they never thought the Apple Touch should have cameras, but they did, didn't they? Okay, thanks for watching, and you have my review that I would recommend this to a friend, because you can just do so much on it. It's very much like an iPad, except it doesn't have FaceTime or much of the apps that you can get in the App Store, but it's got Android on it. It's got a real processor inside it, so it isn't just like the iPad. It's actually got a real OS inside it, and it's a really good device. And in my opinion, you can get cases for it, and the cases, you can just get a normal laptop case. That'll work, because I've got like one here, and you just put it inside and it'll fit that easy. It just keeps it inside, doesn't it? Also, you can also get these things with it, and they are you get these little pamphlets with it about connecting it to your TV and about flash internet, and that's why it says you have to use the Skyfire browser, but you don't. You can just use a normal one. I've used them both, and they both work, so it's lying, to be honest. But it could, I don't think the flash is any faster on this, and it has the email addresses at the bottom and the numbers at the bottom. And then you also have this little pamphlet of this quick start guide, and you have a look through here, and it just talks about help and support to get the most out of the product and everything. The battery charging about the eTouch though is that it does have rechargeable lithium battery, but it does only have 6 hours battery life, so in the first charge you'll have to charge for about 8 hours. You'll see this all in this manual, but and then there it'll have a little diagram of what it is and all the features it's got. And but when your device does go flat, you will have to reset the time and date according to this. This hasn't happened to me yet, but it probably will. I never let it go flat, because try your best to keep it on charge all the time, but turn it off, you're just holding the power button. It is a very good device though, and I would recommend this to a friend. Thank you for watching, and subscribe and comment on this review, and I'll be happy to help you. And also, if you want to email me, it's MrTechieTips@techie.com. I've put the link in the description below. Okay? Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Goodbye.